Welcome back to my channel. Before we get into today's video, I just want to thank my first 4 commenters from my last video. Thank you so much to Tracy's Nail World 5709, Natalie H Nails, Nails and Resin by E, and Parker's Pretty Paws. I also want to thank my members. Thank you so much to Susie's Nail Cues, Sandra Sparkly Sets, My Mommy Dawn Boulay, Just Nailed It, Jessica's Nail Studio, Unbound Nails by Tiffany, and Life with Christine. And just thank you so much to each and every single one of you who continue to support me and, just show up on my channel, like, subscribe, comment, everything that you do that makes this all worth it. Just thank you so very much, and I hope that you enjoy today's video as well. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Katie. This is the Katie Cat Nails channel, and today I'm going to go ahead and get into some Born Pretty PR. Now, I did get some PR items from Born Pretty over the holiday, and I saved the best for last. This is going to be a 2-part video. This first part is going to be PR, and the second part is going to be a little Christmas haul that I got from Born Pretty as well. And we're going to do 2 separate nail sets with those. Okay, so first things first, this video we're going to do the PR. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Thank you again so much to Born Pretty for sending me out these products, and thank you to each and every single one of you that takes the time out of your day to be here. I truly appreciate you guys. If you do enjoy today's video and you are not already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free for you to do so. Drop a like on the video and drop me a little comment down below. You can drop your favorite emoji, a purple emoji. Let me know what you thought of the video today. Any questions or comments that you have on the products, I would love to hear them all. And if you are interested in members only content, I'm going to be getting back into that this coming Monday. I believe this video will probably go up on Sunday. So members only content will pick back up on Monday. Okay. Yeah. So really cool stuff brewing and in the works. So definitely check out my description box below. It's going to have discount codes, ways that you can, donate to the channel if you want to. You can also become a member. So there's all that information down below in the description box. Okay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and break into these PR items. Okay, now if you are not new to this channel, you know that I love me some cat eye, okay? And if you are new, I love me some cat eye. So Born Pretty sent over this white cat magnetic gel, and I'm super excited to try it. It's been sitting for a couple weeks because I did take a break over the end of the year, and I did take most of the first week of January off just to kind of clear my head and get back in the game. I really want to move forward this year stress-free. I'm trying very hard to remain stress-free and positive and just forward-moving at all times, but at a pace that's reasonable and logical for me to try to keep up. So I'm not going to try to overdo myself this year. I'm just going to create content for me. Okay? So that's what we're doing. So let's go ahead and take a look at this cat eye. Now, if you are new here, how I like to do my cat eyes is, ooh, and that is very pretty. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. That is very, very pretty. Okay, so I like to start off with a base coat of the cat eye, and I do not activate it. Okay, I do not activate the cat eye. I just allow the base to do its magic. This is such a pretty, 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 pretty cat eye already. And I'm just curious real quick. I have been noticing that a lot of the more pearlescent, shimmery cat eyes, most of them hold this effect quite well. So let's go ahead and just do a little experiment. Okay, so it does pearlize quite well, you know, like the little pearl design that everybody does. We're not going to keep it like that, but I just, look at that. That actually created like a beautiful, beautiful marble. And I'm kind of curious. Okay, so I got this new magnet. Let's try it out. I want to see. Ooh. Yeah, and then you can activate the cat eye with the pearl. Look how cool that is. Okay, cool. We're definitely going to be playing with this. Today. But let's just... Oh, had an air bubble in the bottle. Let's just get her back to normal so that I can cure her and we can go ahead and move on with the swatching portion of this video. Okay, so once I have a nice even base, as you can see, that is a very pretty shimmer. I'm going to go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. Okay, so now that we have the base down, we're going to go in and we're going to put another coat, and this is going to be the level that I activate. Don't ask me how I got a little kitty cat hair when it was in the lamp. Lord only knows. Lord only knows. My little furry friends like to remind me that I am never alone ever again, even when I'm doing nail art. Okay, so let's just go ahead and fix that up. Apply a good amount. This is a really pretty cat eye. I really, really like this one. I love BornPretty cat eyes. All right, let's try this one. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. I haven't even played with this magnet. I have no idea what it does. Okay, let's just try to go for something simple. Look at that. Look how absolutely gorgeous that is. Oh my goshness. I think this magnet is a little too strong for exactly what I am trying to do right this second. Where's the other magnet? Aha. Okay. I just want to get a very simple, you know, like cat eye effect here on the tip, just so I know what this looks like, you know, like what kind of cat eye we're looking at. And look how pretty that is. That is absolutely scrumptious. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to nuke that again for 60 seconds. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at like what it looks like on the stick with just one coat of cat eye activated. Okay, so now that we have our main cat eye done, I'm going to go ahead, apply some of this beautiful cat eye to the stick, and I just want to see like what it's going to look like just by itself, you know, just without the base color. Okay. Oopsies. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look. Oof. Isn't that pretty? That's a nice sharp line. Okay, get a little fade away action. Look how pretty that is. Absolutely gorgeous. We're going to go ahead and nuke that for another 60 seconds. Okay, so while that is curing, we have metal watercolor nail polish. Now, someone said that this is just alcohol ink, but I want to tell you that it doesn't smell like regular alcohol ink. It does smell like regular. Oh, look at that. It is so liquidy. I spilled it before, and I should have known better. I should have known better. So let me clean this up real quick. Okay, so I grabbed a swatch stick, I threw on some black gel polish, and I threw on a matte top coat. And I just very quickly just kind of want to show you what this is going to look like. We are going to use it in today's nail set, okay? But I just kind of want to show you what it is gonna look like. Look at that. And it is very liquidy, but look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I think that that is so pretty. So pretty. And you can either use it as like a drawing polish, or you can use it like I did and you drop some on the swatch stick. So how pretty is that? And we are going to use that in today's nail set. Okay, so here's the cat eye. Isn't she freaking scrumptious? Okay, and here is the the metal watercolor nail polish, pretty much an alcohol ink. And then we have some non-stick hand extension nail gel. And I'm so excited. I was hoping to get this by Christmas, but I did not. I did not get it until right after, or like right before, or whatever. I got the red one. So excited, right? Okay, so I got the red one, and these are 15 ml pots. Okay. I got the milky white one. And oh, I did not put the red cap back on. Whoopsies. And I got the clear. Okay, and this is that non-stick, and this one is really non-stick, which is fantastic because some of them are supposed to be non-stick, and yeah, they be sticking. So we are going to play with all two of these today, I believe. I don't think we're going to use the clear one today, but I am going to play with the red and the white. Okay, and I think what we're going to do is I'm going to prep my hand. I'm going to get a peel on base coat all on, and I think that we're just going to kind of play with these today, see what we can come up with. I want to try doing like an ombre with the red and the white, kind of like a lazy girl method type thing, and then create some type of design with the cat eye and the metal watercolor nail polish. So if that seems like something that you would be interested in, definitely stick around, hit that like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and see what we can create. And don't forget that I have a 10% off code. I'll leave it up here on the screen for you. Save yourself some money when shopping on their online store. Okay, I have my peel off base coat on. I am going to be doing a video on how I do my peel off base coat. And I have my little silicone tool that Jessica's Nail Studio gifted me. So today what I'm thinking, right? And I did etch the inside just to give myself a little bit more, you know. Let's start off with the red, okay? So no, let's start off with the white. That's what we're going to start off with, okay? And I'm kind of going to just move right through this, and I'll probably come in with a voiceover because everybody is about to wake up. So let's have some fun. All right, guys, I'm back with another voiceover. I'm trying to get back into my element, back like I used to explain things. We're trying to get back in 2025, okay? Excuse any noise in the background that you hear. I'm cooking, which is usually when I do my voiceovers because usually the baby's down for her nap when I cook dinner. So yeah, so I started off with the milky white. So listen, guys, this was just an experiment, okay? I'm not saying that you should do this. I'm not saying that this is the right way or the wrong thing. I mean, I see a lot of people doing a lot of things. I wanted to have some fun with this product, okay? And I figured out a couple things that, you know, I'm gonna let you guys in on while we do this process, okay? Now, is this stuff meant to be a full-on lazy girl method? No, it's supposed to adhere your nail tips. But if the stuff is good enough to adhere your nail tips, why can't I use it like this? You know what I mean? So the thing with this was I tried to apply it to the nail dry. That was my first mistake. That gave me a lot of air bubbles as the product like formed to the nail. Another thing I want to point out real quick before we get any further is if you're going to do this method, I think because of the nature of the product, I'm going to try it again and I'm going to see if etching it makes any difference. But you might want to etch the entire nail that you're doing this on the inside, because I did get some, when I was filing, I did get some of the solid nail gel peeling away from the tip of the nail. I didn't show it in the video because I didn't notice until the end when I was like doing like my final looky look. I didn't notice, but I did see it when I was doing like my final, you know, nail reveal. But you know, that's just something that I wanted to make a note of verbally, just so that you guys know if you're going to do this, you might want to etch the whole inside of the nail. So I finished securing my nail, and then I took my dotting tool and I went around the cuticle of my nail and I cleaned out any of the product. And then I just put it back in the jar because I'm only going to be using this stuff on myself. And so for this one, to avoid the air bubbles, what I decided that I was going to do was I was going to do, I was going to put base coat down first as a slip solution, as opposed to just, forcing this stuff up the nail dry. And putting a layer of base coat down when applying this to the inside of the nail was definitely a game changer. There were no air bubbles and it made it a lot easier to press the products into the nail. This milky white is very, very pretty. I really love the color. But as you can see from the first nail, once I started like really applying it to the inside of the nail tip, I quickly realized, yeah, an ombre is not going to happen this way. So I did end up switching it up a little bit and I am happy with the finished product. If you saw the thumbnail, you kind of have an idea of what it's going to look like. Of course, in the video, you're going to see a little bit more, but an ombre was not going to happen just because of the nature of the product. It's not like a spreadable thing. It's not really meant to do what I'm using it for. It's meant to adhere your nails. Okay, so this is what they all were looking like. I'm so sorry about the crusty, dusty cuticles. I had an allergy 2 years ago and it messed up a couple of my fingers. And one of the nails kept popping off. So that one also looks cruddy-duddy as well because I had to re-glue it with nail glue. But I just wanted to show you guys that after I was done, I did go in with my Melody Susie drill and I did clean up the cuticle area. And I only have my drill at like 3,000 RPMs. I was not cranking that bad boy up at all. Now, if you're not comfortable with your e-file or you're not familiar with your e-file or you don't have like your e-file skills down, I highly recommend that you do not use the type of bit that I'm using. I would not use a tornado bit or whatever this thing is called. I would definitely use something that's more made for like this type of thing, but because I am comfortable with my drill, this is the bit that I use. I know exactly how close I can and cannot get to my cuticle area, and I know exactly how much pressure, and I'm usually pretty good about keeping my drill level, although I do every so often create a ring of fire, which is when you hold your drill the wrong way. Yeah, so I am comfortable enough with myself to use that bit, but if you are not, I highly recommend that you do not use a tornado bit or a 5-in-1 bit, excuse me, that's what they're called. I highly suggest that you don't use a 5-in-1 bit. So I did finish cleaning up my nails with some acetone alcohol mix. I do about two parts alcohol, and then I do 1 part acetone. And I just measure that by like the bottle. I have a bottle that has like no dip in the bottom of it, so it's pretty even throughout. And the next thing that I wanted to do was apply the red. So because I couldn't do my ombre, I had to switch up how I went about this nail set. So what I decided that I wanted to do was, I was going to do kind of like an icicle nail, but not like ice nail, not cracked ice because it's red. You know what I mean? But I was kind of thinking like that type of design. And one thing I want to point out is, yes, I did take my glove off, and yes, I did start applying it directly to the nail with my fingers, but I literally, I just could not work with this stuff with the gloves. The gloves that I had, it was like sticking to it, and it was just being such a pain in the butt. So, but I do want to fully suggest that you do not do this if you can avoid it. Don't use your hand to work with nail products, a bare hand, okay? I did scrub my hand thoroughly when I was done doing this. As soon as I was done working with the red, I went and I washed my hands like really good. Okay, so definitely, like, if you can avoid this, please do. It's not something that you should mess with. So I ripped up one of the extra like product bags that I had. It was probably like for charms or some type of something or other that I got from Temu or whatever. And I ripped up the bag, and I used the bag to create kind of like the design. And again, I wasn't really going for like the ice look, but it was kind of like the same idea. I just really thought that it was going to look so cool. And of course I had like a completely different idea in mind when I was doing this, but I didn't end up doing that either. It was a hot mess. I mean, the nail set wasn't a hot mess. I think it pulled together really nicely, but like my whole thought process on this nail set, yeah, I don't know where we were going with it originally. I mean, I know what I was trying to do, but okay, yeah. And then I was looking at the nail. Okay, so I think I did notice this. I think that's when I told you, like, I noticed it. No, I wasn't filing yet. I was just showing you the design. Okay, so then I did all my fingers, and I am gonna go in on the bottom of the nails, and I wanted to add some silver chrome since I was using that liquid silver in the nail set today. I thought that adding chrome to the bottom of the nails would be like a really cool effect, and I think that the silver looked really friggin' awesome over the red. So you know, that's what we did, and I just used the brush to kind of like really work it in there. And I did all 5 nails, and then I went back and I used the brush to just quickly make sure that like the crevices and the divots and the holes and stuff weren't completely filled in with top coat, because that would have made the bottom of my nail level, and that's not really the look I was going for. I didn't want to fill in any of those spaces. I just wanted the chrome to stick to them. So after I cured for another 60 seconds, I went in with my chrome powder underneath, and I absolutely love the way that the underneath of those nails looked. I actually kind of want to do something similar. I think the girl's name is Tracy's Nailverse on Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop her Instagram up right here. I swear that I follow her on YouTube, but I haven't seen any of her videos yet, so I definitely gotta like double check. I keep forgetting to do that, but she does some amazing, really cool, like textured, trippy, like her nail art is out of this world. So unique, so one of a kind. But that was kind of like the inspiration for the underneath of these. So definitely go check her out. You're gonna like, if you like the way that I did the bottom of these nails, you're absolutely gonna love the way that she does hers. So I didn't show you on camera, I guess, but I did seal the chrome in with just an extra top coat that I had lying around, and I did mark it. So that's going to be like my chrome top coat for a while, I guess, for like little things like that I do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with the cat eye, and I'm going to do a base coat. I'm not going to activate it or anything. I'm going to do exactly what I did on the swatch stick, and I'm going to put down a base of the cat eye. I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds, and then here I'm going to come in with my second coat. Now the second coat I am going to magnetize as soon as I figure out what design I wanted to do with it. So I did alternate fingers so that, you know, like one design wouldn't be bothered by the magnet that I had already created. And then I cured those 2 nails, and then I went back in and I did the ring finger and the thumb, and then I did the middle finger last. And I did cure the second layer for 60 seconds. So I'm just using this like regular schmegular magnet that I have, and then I'm going in with this really cool one that Jessica's Nail Studio sent me. It does all these cool little patterns. So I was just kind of like testing them out here real quick just to see which one I wanted to do. And I decided to go with the little flower one that's on the underside, and I did end up doing that to all the nails. So after having done all that, I did do the liquid chrome. Do not ask me how I managed to delete that part of the video, but I did, which sucks. But basically what I did was I just held the brush at an angle, and I am going to use this stuff a lot. I like it. I like the liquid chrome, the little drippy chrome. I like it. And you know, I did little droplets, and I just let each droplet roll down the nail. That's it. That's literally all I did. I let the droplet of chrome create its own marble. I didn't mess with it. I didn't touch it. I just let it roll down the nail and do what it did. So it wasn't really anything special that I did there. I just kind of let the product come down the nail on its own and create whatever pattern it was going to create. So I am very sorry that I deleted that part, but I mean, it is what it is. And this is what the nails were looking like outside. They were so shimmery, so shiny, so pretty, absolutely gorgeous. And I do include a little bit of them, what they looked like inside as well. So thank you so much to BornPretty. Don't forget that I do have a 10% off discount code if you would like to save yourself some money on your purchase from the website. And I also want to thank everybody who comes to my channel, watches my videos, likes, comments, subscribes. You guys are the bee's knees. I absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. You guys really mean the world to me. This channel means the world to me. This community means the world to me. And I am just so happy to be here with you all. So thank you once again. Please be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I hope that you'll join me for future videos.